Okay, welcome back, and this time the video will be about mouldy tapes and not on some mad depressing topic. Just listening back to the video of the last one, so yeah, gonna try and be a bit more upbeat and a bit more positive. It's hard to do with some of these tapes because look at the state of them. Got Ian McShane there with a Jackie Collins. Oh, this is written by Jackie Collins, who also wrote Hollywood Wives, Sins and Lucky Bitches. That's a nod to the French and Saunders sketch, Lucky Bitches. Yeah, so Ian McShane is obviously some sort of Lothario. Ian McShane is a 35-year-old ex-soccer hero who has fallen into the pit of alcoholic servitude. Sounds absolutely shit. Look at the state of that. It's an NTSC American tape. 1979. Yesterday's Hero on the Cinema Group home video. Is it even worth me cleaning? Yeah, I'll clean it up. I mean, some of these tapes, you might think, what the hell are you buying these for? Like my good friend Sven said in his own inevitable style, why don't you just get a hooker and get a blowjob for that money instead of wasting it on tapes? Well, I don't know. I don't frequent those places that you do, my friend. The nearest hooker, I mean, actually, there was a brothel on this road, and it was on a TV program some years back. I think it was, that program, the bailiffs are coming or can't pay, we'll take it away. One of those programs, and it was actually on this road, about 10 houses or 15 houses down on the left. And yeah, it was a bunch of Romanian prostitutes. They had a brothel going. So I was going to say, I don't know where these places are, but they're probably on your bloody doorstep. All you got to do is go out late at night. But around here, I don't bloody venture out late at night. There's too many bloody people on nitrous oxide and worse, bloody driving around. And yeah, there's some. Yeah, I was supposed to be keeping it upbeat and positive, but I mean, where I live is a bit of a shithole. I live in Croydon, and or on one of the suburbs of Croydon. Don't want to give out my exact location, but yeah, it is a bit of a shithole. And some of these tapes are a nice escape from reality. Because yeah, this one here, who wouldn't want to be Ian McShane, ex-football player, alcoholic? But anyway, getting back to the point I was trying to make, the tapes that I bought last time of Mistral's Daughter and Hello Hello and all that sort of stuff. Some of the soundtracks, like on that Mistral's Daughter, are really good. Some of the orchestra, I can't even speak now. Orchestral music is really nice, and with the video, you get that sort of warbling. Can't remember the wow and flutter with the little artifacts. Once you get a little bit of crinkle in the tape, you get little bits of weirdness going on, or the tracking issues. You just get that little bit of woo. And with the orchestral music, it's really nice. So yeah, I might be sampling some of that in the future. So with this tape now, get the hands going. Oh, actually, I've got something, a prop. Let me get it. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, as I was saying, I can't remember exactly what I was saying, but I picked up these little prop hands the other day, part of a game. And a lot of these 1/6 reviewers like to use their hands to be expressive and to point out the figures, or in this case tapes. So I'm just going to use these little hands to see if I can. It's probably going to go terribly wrong. There we go. So yeah, this might be worth saving. We'll see. This is, I've cleaned worse than this one, but the content may not be worth saving, but we'll see. So yeah, let's get rid of those tiny hands. They're part of a game that I picked up. So that's the first one. Yesterday's hero I'll save. This one is not, well, it has got a little bit of mould on it. I got it cheap. Stephen King's Firestarter with a very young Drew Barrymore. She has the power. I can't remember if this is a good film or not, but I know they remade it recently. Just chatting to somebody about it, and they were saying, "Oh, that Firestarter film's on Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever." And I was like, "What, the original?" And they're like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Well, it doesn't look like the original. This is the original." And they're like, "Okay, I didn't know." So yeah, music by Tangerine Dream, based on a novel by Stephen King. It's got Martin Sheen, George C. Scott, Freddie Jones, Heather Locklear, David Keith, not Keith David, David Keith, and Drew Barrymore. So yeah, and it's a Dino De Laurentiis presents. So yeah, I think it was quite a popular film back in the day, and it has got a little tiny bit of mould on it. It's on the original Thorn EMI. I do love Thorn EMI tapes. First Blood. And this is from around the same time, I believe. Can't read the Roman numerals, but I'm guessing that's what, 1984. Does it sound the back? No, but it sounds about right. 1984. So yeah, looking forward to watching that. I haven't seen that for a long time. Don't know if it's on YouTube or any of the streaming services, but these days you can find most of what you want to watch out there, or pick it up on DVD. I've never bought or rented anything online, and I refuse to do so. I'd rather wait and order it on eBay for a couple of quid and wait a few days to get it, or even a week. I'm not that in a rush. This is one that I saw somebody talking about a while back. Never seen it. Has a special guest star, James Belushi. And this tape, the big box version, I don't think it goes for mega money, but I got this job lot for, I can't remember, but it was less than a tenner. This one was separate. I just got the 4 mouldy ones. This was off the same seller, but wasn't advertised as mouldy. Anyway, a relentless barrage of hand-to-hand combat, special effects and transformations, an adventure across time and space. And did I just see a familiar name pop out there? It's starring people. I thought Dolph Lundgren was in this one. No. Guess I'm thinking of something else. Oh, it's got Jesse Ventura. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah, he's big as well, isn't he? And Sven Ole Thorsen, another name. I think Gareth had him on the channel or was talking about him or something. James Belushi. It's got a part in it, and let's look at the tape. Abraxas. It does sound like some sort of disease like anthrax or something, and I think that tape is infected. Cheap tape, not worth a hell of a lot, but it's worth cleaning for me to check out the film, see if it's any good. I've got 2 more. I'll save that blue one to last. We've got a Donald Sutherland one here with Charles Durnin, called The Rosary Murders, on the CMP label, the Company of Motion Pictures Gold label. There is one crime so unspeakable it's not even mentioned in the Ten Commandments. Okay. Also starring Joseph Summer, Belinda Bauer. And there's the side and there's the back. It's all in bloody German. So if you speak German, or I'll take a screenshot of that and translate it in Google Translate. Check it out. And there's the rating. So I'm guessing that's for 16 and over. Interesting. My first German tape. And no, I haven't got any porn. Well, I have, but it's not what you call it, like properly released. I've got some good porn from under the counter jobby from back in the day, Tottenham Court Road jobby, Trenchcoat Brigade. So I have to dig. I don't even know where that is. I will look. I don't think I would have got rid of the Das Good porn. So the last one is Avalanche here with Rock Hudson, Mia Farrow and Robert Forster, who not long passed away. Very good in Jackie Brown. He was very good in Breaking Bad, the role he had in that, in El Camino. And I remember him, the first time I saw him was in The Black Hole. And that's not a gay nightclub. That's a Disney film. And he was one of the stars in that. Watching back The Black Hole was quite a boring film, really. But Maximilian was good. Old Bob was good. Ernest Borgnine was good. It had quite a big cast of stars in it. It even had Anthony Perkins in it. So, but yeah, it was quite a boring film, really, if I remember rightly. Last time I watched it, I wasn't impressed. This is probably more interesting. Oh, I need to get my little hands back. Yeah, this is probably a better film than The Black Hole. Who doesn't like these sort of disaster films like the Towering Inferno and Poseidon Adventure and Piranha and those sorts of films? I think this one will be up there or down there, depending what part of the Avalanche you're in. And I like the look of this one a lot. This is the one that made me buy this lot of Mòuldy tapes. It's the same seller, I believe, that I bought the last lot from. Well, it is the same, but I believe it's the same guy that I bought some tapes. The Dr. Otto one from Dr. Otto and the Gloom Beam or whatever it is, Moonbeam. But yeah, this one looks pretty good, and looking forward to hopefully getting this one working. A nice blue box, CBS Fox. So, and yeah, this one, the label needs reattaching, but that's no problem. And the one on the spine is as well. Looks like it's ready to come off. And this one doesn't have that much mould on it. That doesn't really mean that it's going to play well. I've had and cleaned tapes with more mould that play fine and less mould that have tracking issues. So it's really a lucky dip what you get. I seem to have a lot of issues with the Embassy tapes. I've got two of those that don't play very well, even though they're clean or have been cleaned. Maybe it's just an issue with Embassy that I have. So I don't seem to have many issues with many others. But yeah, hopefully that will clean up good. and I'll do a follow-up video and let you know how it's gone. I've got some more tapes to show. Can't get this bloody box shut. There we go. Got some more tapes to show that hopefully ain't mouldy, because I mean, as much as I enjoy fiddling about with these things, the last lot I did was a bit of a nightmare because the tape kept snapping, which was a fault of my own. But yeah, because one machine, how do I describe it? It will wind it. Let's use this tape, isn't it? I'll show you what I'm talking about. One machine will wind the tape all the way back to the white part, and it won't, you know, give you a bit of slack, so it's dead tight. So then when I put it in the other machine, when it does that and pulls the tape out to go around the heads, it's too tight and it just snaps it. So you live and learn. So yeah, I had to attach a few tapes several times because I kept forgetting. So that made the process a bit longer and a bit more annoying. And I've got one more tape to show from that batch that didn't clean up the best, and it was the one I was hoping the most to get working. But I'll do a follow-up video on that, and I have a DVD of that film on the way. So I'll explain more in a further video. So thanks for watching. Take care. Look after yourselves. And I'm out of here. Bye-bye.